I was getting real, the top of the hood was getting real close to this.
Oh yeah?
Real close to your deck lid. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch your fucking window explode one of these.
He's getting real close to the dick lid. Cool. Thank you. Substitute cameraman. Oh wow. It's inside a building.
Exactly.
And oh wow.
Yep.
Thanks, truck. And tire.
Shit out of here, get the electrode. Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
Right?
Get this hunk of shit out of here before we get the electrode in here.
I'm telling you, we could fit 2 cars in here if you just clean up.
I was saying we can get this engine in and out in a fucking weekend.
Yeah, I don't see why not. And if you had like those caster roller dollies, you could put the Camaro over there. It'd be easy.
No, the motorcycle's over there.
Yeah.
No, fucking.
All right, cars inside the house. So as you can see from that video, it was last time, it was nighttime, we got the Camaro in the building. And now, it's day 2. We're on our way to go get an engine. In case you haven't watched the first 2 videos I put out on the car, we're going to get an Olds 350 that came out of my Cutlass because it runs really well and it's got like no miles on the rebuild, so that's what we're doing right now. Oh, there it is, and it's sitting on a tire. I was hoping that those brackets, that engine stand was attached to it, but evidently not. Now I gotta find bolts and make that shit work. Bolts should be with it, I think. Maybe, hopefully. Probably not. Anyway, hang on. Alright. That was almost a lot more work than it was worth. How fun was that shit? How many pipes and pry bars did it take to get the wheels up onto the trailer? So, there you see it. We have a motor. If you're a long time member of the channel, you've seen the motor before, and you know exactly where it came from. What are you doing?
Because we bent this thing right here where we put those in.
Ah, we didn't bend it. I didn't bend it. You bent that shit.
Man, you bent this shit.
All right, now we gotta get this thing back to the property. Backing up, backing up, backing up. You good? That should be all right. Might even want to take it forward some.
Why?
Well, because the gate.
Go up the tailgate and I'll drag it forward right to the
Is that side open pin? Yeah. Oh, this pin went back in. Ow! Good! There. That ought to do. Alright, so we got a motor, folks. Let's take a look at what it is. In case nobody was watching the past episodes I did on the car. What motor of choice we were going to use and why. This is a 68 Olds 350 out of my Cutlass. It is 110% stock. It has been rebuilt and it has about 7,000 miles on it. I mean, when I say this thing is stock, it is stock. It has a factory camshaft in it. It has points ignition on it. The timing's been spiked up just a little bit for extra power, but it don't really ping. It's got the Goody number 5 heads. They made those for 68 and 69. And it's a factory 4-barrel motor. It does good. So that is what we're going to put in that. And for 2 reasons. 1, it's free, and I need something to do with it, or else it's going to sit in my garage for another 45 years. And 2, it does really, really good. So I don't know what it puts down for power at the wheels, but at the crank they're rated at like 310. And the Cutlass was not underpowered by any means. If I had some old lady in front of me, I could pass them on the road really easily, and that car was heavier than the car we're putting it in. So you're talking probably 3,900 pounds versus 33 or less. So, all right, one problem I have with this right now is this is broken off. All these bolts are new when we put it together. I don't know what bolts we used, but this one right here is broken off right at the top dead center. So I got the torch with me today. I gotta heat that thing up and walk it out with some vice grips and hopefully not break it off any further into the head, because I don't want to drill it out. All right, let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm not sure where I left off because one, the camera died, and two, I had to go home and come back, and I think I was talking about getting that stud out. Yeah, I was talking about getting the stud out. So I tried getting that stud out. I heated it up really good using the yellow handheld torch. I mean, I got it hot, and it won't budge left or right. I don't know why it's seized in there the way it was. That bolt hasn't been in there for eons, and it was a new bolt. So then I was able to get the passenger manifold off with no problem to mock this one up. And this is what I was talking about that I'd like to accomplish. Flipping the manifolds upside down. Now, this is a very special type of manifold, and they're hard to come by. You see how it exits on both sides of the engine, and it meets in the center for an outlet. Most of these Olds manifolds all look something like this, where you got the front, the middle, and the back, and that's where it would exit. That manifold in particular only comes on full-size 65 to 1970 models. They made that one manifold in particular for the driver's side to clear steering brackets and linkages and stuff for those cars. So if you got a motor that came with one of those manifolds, you'd only get it on the driver's side, which means I have to go to the junkyard and I have to go get another manifold off of a 67 Delmont that they have up there with an Olds 330 in it. And the 330 and the 350 it'll be interchangeable. But that's it. Now, if I'm gonna have enough clearance to get to my strut towers or not, that we have no idea yet. But what I did measure out is that the widest point of the engine is 23 inches. And then the distance on the towers is 35 inches. From that point right there to that point right there. This stuff is probably going to be an issue. The proportioning valve and the brake lines and shit. What I got to do about that, I have no idea yet. First thing first is I just got to get the motor and tranny in the car and see where everything's going to sit. So that's all we're getting done for today. And now we got to push this rack outside because he wants to push his black 69 rack inside. To do what?
Get the motor in.
What motor?
New one.
What new motor? They don't fucking know.
They seen it before?
Nuh-uh. There's a 430.
A year and a half ago.
Well, there's the new 430 that he just got back from the machine shop the other day. So the Electra's been down since September of last year, and I don't mean 2022, I mean 2021. Dingus decided to blow it up coming back from a Steel Panther concert, seeing how fast he could get the car to go across the bridge, across Susquehanna Bridge, with his foot to the floor for like, what, 2 miles?
A mile.
And then it started knocking the next day, so there's the replacement engine right there.
It was like a week later.
Same shit.
We got all the way from freaking Granville home back to here.
Yeah, so
45-minute drive.
since I got to go back to work for a week, we're going to roll that out. He's going to roll his car in. He's going to play with this, paint it up, and do his whatever, and then we'll drop that in quick, and then it's back onto this. So, what is today, Monday? I'll post this around Thursday, something like that, give you guys something to watch before I get back in town to film more. Anything to add?
No.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.